for like the kids things, like I was saying, the whole power fantasy thing. I think this is a lot better than I'm sure we will talk about this in some later episode that I bring a manga about it to the table. Power fantasy for like slightly older audience, in my opinion, sometimes can get kind of cringe. Are you familiar with the genre of isekai?
What? You don't like isekai?
I think you were sarcastic there, and I'm going to assume you were sarcastic. Yeah. Which is entirely, well, to explain to people what isekai is, it's pretty much like, oh, I am a normal human being, and I got hit by a car, and now I wake up reincarnated in a fantasy world. Usually, I am a young male, and I look very generic, and now I have a really crazy superpower, and then I acquire wealth and or status and or usually and a harem of really pretty girls.
And all of the girls like me. Yeah, yeah. That's probably bad.
Yeah, and like so like that's that kind of power fantasy, which I'm sure I will bring one to at some point, and I'll complain about isekai for an hour. That kind of power fantasy, not fun. Because that's not really fostering like a sense of like player imagination or like having fun or whatever. That's just being like, yes, I too could get hit by a car and then have a lot of hot girls. This is a lot better. I like this a lot more. SHAZAM is way better than isekai.
Yeah, I think unless it's a subversion, like what's that one where the main character gets turned into like a slime, or there's one where they get turned into a spider,
Yeah.
right? Like, I think those are kind of neat. But yeah, overall, I agree that that's like indulging in like weird pro-masculine nonsense that like doesn't exist in the real world and is like kind of delusional. Yeah, whereas this, he's fighting worms and stuff.
Yeah.
And cavemen and the 7 deadly sins of man. Sorry, the 7 enemies of man, not the 7 deadly sins, although they are similar.